Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Taken away by Holiday. Here's McDaniels. Out to Thompson. Giannis high post. Tries again. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Suggs. Back to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And Adebayo throws it down.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Holiday gets the bucket. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Suggs on the wing, DiVincenzo. Raptors moving the ball around. Holiday with it. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Holiday following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. For the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And here's Barnes for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. An amazing athlete. The length, speed of Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. From the arc. Carries it from 3-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
And you can just see the improvement. Antetokounmpo looking more comfortable from deep every year. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's McDaniels. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here is Suggs. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to... UK Sports. For this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. Smith, no good. It's stolen by Smith. Murray outside. Pass to Ellis. Launches a three, and it's Miami with the rebound. Thompson with it. Giannis outside. McDaniels. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Ellis goes in. Outside for Murray. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Barnes looking around. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Adebayo. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Murray. Pass to Adebayo. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. Over Middleton. Barnes can't get it to go. Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Holiday with it. Now Smith defending. Thompson outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Giannis throws it down.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Holiday. And here is McDaniel. Now Holiday. No scoring in this one. Back to McDaniel. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Smith for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Kicks it out to Ellis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat trailed by 3. Takes it inside.
An aggressive move by McDaniels, a guy who keeps growing his game.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 back. Baskets 3 have been tripled.
Here's Giannis. And the Heat get another bucket right there. 1:21 left in the first. Murray outside. Pass to Ellis. Now Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will... payoff for him either way, and he's right.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Out to Smith. And here is Murray. He has yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. A fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Screen by Giannis. Butler. Great touch on the 16-footer.
That's just a solid play. One of Butler's favorites.
Ellis outside. Screen by Smith. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Jrue Holiday has all of those and more.
Here's Giannis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Mobley is screened. Here's Brown. Pass to Suggs. Here's Siakam. The tray. Here's Brown. The three for DiVincenzo. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The driving Jimmy Butler. The kick out to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wide open. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Brown with it. Back to Suggs. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. To the inside. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Such nice work from Butler off the deck.
Drives to the hoop. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Suggs. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And the 3 ball is good. Butler's got 5 points so far.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Screen by Siakam. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot up. For 3, Siakam. Miami leading by 5. Here's Butler. Mobley with the rebound. And here's Toronto. Suggs looking around. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Out to Porzingis. There's the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go.
Timeout.
And it's all evened up. Suggs has got 9 points in the quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Several teams changing it up here. So it's Miami now. It's stolen by Dort. Out to the right wing. Siakam, right side. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Porzingis. Over, Siakam. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
There's the drive. Ellis surveying the D. Out to Bridges. Butler with the steal. Over to the wing. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors with the lead. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Toronto's shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Free throw good. Siakam. He's off on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Left side, Butler. Down low. To end the cold streak. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 3-point lead. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Outside Westbrook. Screen by Giannis. With the fadeaway. It doesn't go for him.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Turner. Hasn't made one yet. Shoots over Mobley. Miami no good on that time either. Bridges outside. And he drives in. And it's Miami with the rebound. To halt the run, Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Toronto. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. He'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Smart. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
Well, when it comes to drawing fouls, few do it better than Jimmy Butler.
For Miami, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Bridges, driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Butler deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Rebounded by Kamare.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside Butler. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Butler making it happen inside.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
Bridges inside. Outside, Dort. Out to Brooks. This one for three. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Kamare. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels. Rising up and denying those shots.
The Heat trailed by 5. Outside Butler. Pass to McDaniels. Outside for Smart. Screen by McDaniel. Smart misses.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Here's Bridges, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Good on both. Now here is Holiday. Screen by McDaniel. Back to Middleton. The three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Top of the key jumper, no good. Bridges with it. He's got 6. With the drive. And the rejection by Giannis. Ahead. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break Toronto. And Mobley throws it down.
Very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Thompson. Giannis up top. He's got 16. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors leading by 11. Mobley a screen. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Bridges. Mobley a screen. Here's the triple. And that's good. Miles Bridges. For 3. Bridges got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bridges attacking. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Excels at driving to the basket. Bridges making the D get physical with him when he penetrates.
Well, free throw is good from Bridges.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Middleton outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Mobley. Out to the wing. Back to Brooks. Inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball. Foul.
Out to Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. Unable to get that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's time to get on your feet. The Loudon section gets free t-shirts. Get loud!
Time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And here comes your Heat Winter Game crew.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
from Gaston. If you see yourself on the big screen, then let's see it.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Heat trailed by 14. Here's Butler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Now Murray. Still yet to score. And there's the drive. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
And here is Murray. Pass to Barnes. Lets a floater go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors as they... wrap up the third quarter on a 15-6 run. Live from Miami. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Raptors leading by 14. Here's Siakam. Fires from deep. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Raptors call timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Raptors. 17-point lead, their biggest. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton is doubled. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Now, here's McDaniels. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Ellis. Toronto leading by 17. Suggs with the ball. Back to Ellis. Now, here's Adebayo. Toronto working the ball around now. No good on that one. Outside Butler. From past the arc. Giannis high post. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. The baseline jumper goes down.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Heat trailed by 15. Outside Holiday. To the middle. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, this is great basketball from Holiday. Running the play to find someone a shot.
To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Raptors leading by 13. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Down low. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Suggs with the ball. The screen from Brown. And here's Adebayo outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis grabs the miss.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Pass to Middleton. Butler in the corner. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded by Ellis. Now, Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Adebayo. The kick out to Brown. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Ellis outside. Screen by Siakam. Again, Toronto.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Middleton can't get it to go. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to McDaniel. A 3-ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Adebayo the screen. Ellis, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one misses.
For Toronto, Pascal Siakam.
He hits the second from the line. Middleton right side. Outside Holiday. Outside Butler. Screen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. The kick outside to Butler. Off on that one. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding Welcome. Folks, thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. Excellent defense there from Smith. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by McDaniels. Giannis with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. On the wing, Giannis. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Toronto. Out to Smith. There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Goes up on the wing. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Smith. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
Left side, Butler. Giannis outside. He gets hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
So many things have changed around Jrue Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Smith. He's got 5. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Murray. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo inside. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Clock at 6. Butler. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Stolen by Holiday. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Here's Murray. Pass to Adebayo. And here is DiVincenzo, guarded by Holiday. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get a shot. The shot's good from Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Giannis with it. Now Smith defending. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Murray, no good. Miami trailing. Pass to Giannis. Now Butler. Scoreless thus far. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Murray scanning the floor. Oh,
goodness. Highlight material from DeJounte Murray ripping it down.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Now at the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The first free throw is good.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Adebayo. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. Again, the miss by Murray. It's all tied in Miami. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
17. The Raptors. 17.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Now here's Giannis. Tries it from 19. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Brown. Siakam outside. The screen from Brown. Charity stripe shot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, Heat fans, get out and show some love for your Heat Hype Squad. Get live.
Now the Heat with it. Smart up top. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Holiday. From past the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Holiday's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
Boy, does that help. When Jrue Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And that one, good.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Pass to McDaniels. Smart with the ball. Butler in the corner. Pulls it up. Toronto grabs the miss. There's Brown with the three. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Coming off a pretty pass.
Now here is Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Misses the layup. Good.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Siakam outside. Shoots over McDaniel.
A little bit off on that one.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Raptors with the lead. Here's Ellis. To the wing right side. Pass to Mobley. Jimmy Butler.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
Now at the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is. The I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Now here's Butler. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Butler attacking. Good D. Now here's Butler. To the middle. The kick out to Holiday. Screen by McDaniel. The shot by Holiday, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Kamare. To the wing on the left. Raptors moving the ball around. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. 50 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Vanderbilt. Pass to Buck. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. He is looking for Mobley. Finds him.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Westbrook. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Here's Westbrook. Bridges with some nice defense. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Brooks. And he dumps it down.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Now here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
More and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now here's Porzingis. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Rebound by the Heat.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Barnes outside. Pass to Brooks. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And here is Siakam. Over Westbrook. And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat trailed by 3. Giannis outside. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Ellis. Mobley, a screen. Here's the 3. Ellis can't get it to go. Outside Butler. Screen by Porzingis. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Out to Porzingis. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the dunk by Porzingis.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team and just fighting.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Pass to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass. The Heat with the lead.
Butler with the ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, Porzingis. Inside, intercepted. Here's Bridges. To the middle. Here's Kamara.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Back to Middleton. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle. A big man that has some point guard skills.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Mobley.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Ellis, and he lays it straight in. Ellis has got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
Now Ellis. There's the drive. And that one, good. Ellis has got his third basket of the night right there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Toronto calls timeout. switching it up here. Toronto calls timeout. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Here's Middleton. He's got 5. 36 seconds left in the third. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. And when he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He has yet to score. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Middleton. And again, it's the Heat missing. That will count. No good. Shot missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. His stat line has been... terrific as the quarter ends. He's already... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Toronto. To the inside. Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Pass to Westbrook. Takes a 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Raptors with the lead. Murray outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Left side, Westbrook. Middleton looking it over. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Giannis outside. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. From deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right wing. Pass to Suggs. Screen by Siakam. Brown outside. Down low. Back to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 1. Butler in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Murray right side. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. Giannis grabs the miss. And here are the Heat now. Butler on the way. The driving Jimmy Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a one-point game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Now, here's Suggs. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Pass to Giannis. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Adebayo. Covered by Giannis. Now, here's Siakam. Now Murray. Siakam outside. Over Butler. Siakam's shot is off. And here are the Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Fires the three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And here are the Raptors now. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Outside, Smart. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Back to Smart. Pass to Butler. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And there's so many plays where Jrue Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
A huge shot from Smart. You can tell they really needed that one.
Screen by Siakam. And here's Adebayo outside. It's good from long range.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Here's Miami now. Pass to McDaniels. Kick out to Giannis. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
And here's Adebayo, covered by Giannis. Left side, Brown. Siakam, right side. Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Our Heat leading by 3. Here's Holiday. That's to McDaniels. Butler in the corner. Screen by McDaniels. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Inside. Adebayo.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Siakam. Brown outside. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Outside Butler. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
The Raptors call timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
And you need a foul here to try and extend the game. Best case is the inbound pass goes to a poor free throw shooter, but really they have to foul whoever it ends up with.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-point.
Screen by Smith. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Siakam, high post. Kicks it out to Ellis. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Brown. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim. Now, Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Raptors call timeout. And the Raptors with the ball. Siakam with it. To the inside. And Smith slams it home.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. Adebayo the screen. Here's Ellis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And the dunk by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Inside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Miami.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now here's Ellis. Comes up empty down low. Here's Smart. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And he commits the intentional foul. The Raptors call timeout. The Raptors making a switch here. Now post. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Heat lead by 7. Back to Suggs. Pass to Ellis. Screen by Siakam. Puts up a deep 3. Ellis can't get it to go.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Shoots. Butler, no good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.